Mistake with the Alpha, Chapter 55. Samantha's point of view. Don't, he said, placing a finger on my lips. You don't have to blame yourself, baby. It takes two to tangle, he whispered to my ears as he pulled me together. I looked at him, and tears glistened in my eyes. The pain of me losing the best thing that ever happened to me was so much. Apart from my parents, Jalen is the only person that didn't look down on me. He treated me like royalty. I wasn't regretting ever accepting him, and I'll cherish every moment. Jalen hugged me tight. I really wish you could be my baby forever, he said with a soft, intense tone. It was then I noticed he was also crying. This really surprised me. He's an alpha for crying out loud, and he's crying for just a lowly girl like me. How much does he love me? I couldn't answer this question. I looked at him. Don't be a crying alpha, Jay, I said with a pale, forceful smile. He closed his eyes and more tears dropped, and this ached my heart. I cleaned his tears with my palm. Come on, Jay, don't be like this. Your tears are breaking me apart, I said, still crying myself. It's just so painful to lose you, he said with a quivering voice. I know at this moment I had to be strong for the two of us. I felt like I should hold on to him and not let him go, but that would be so selfish of me. Jay is not having his mate just for himself alone, but for his pack. The pack needs their Luna, not just a random girl. I know, but we don't have a choice here, I said, still trying to smile. Sam, be strong. You can do it, Crystal said to me. She has been so supportive and comforting. We are feeling the same thing, but she seems to have the word of comfort the most. Jalen and I stayed together for a while before we said our final parting words. He had made me know that he's about to wed Allison, and I said it was all right. This was our final meeting. After much hesitation, Jalen left Ethan and I. It was this morning that I came to the pack house. When I entered, I didn't see my roomies at first, but later they came running welcoming me back. They were the one who told me the excuse Sally made up for me. Well, they don't know it was an excuse. They were so concerned for me. When I entered the kitchen, as usual, eyes were on me. I didn't even bother to say hi to anyone like the timid Sam would do. I was still mad at how they connived and lied against me. I know the elderly ones there would understand my attitude, and if they don't, they don't. I've promised myself that from now on, I'll make sure to ignore everyone that gives me a negative attitude. Enough of negative blood around me. I didn't know what to do today, so I went in search of Sally. I was about to get to Sally's office when I heard this voice shouting at Sally. It's none else than the one and only person I've planned to avoid in my life. I wanted to wait to listen to what she's shouting about, but if I stay, she'll definitely see me. So I quickly turned back before I noticed. If I say I do like Allison after what she did to me, then I'm nothing but a liar. I do not like her a bit. I didn't even think she's good enough for Jalen. Aluna is supposed to be a kind-hearted person, not a conniving one. I scolded myself to where my thought is going, that I've judged Allison because of what she did to me once. I then walked back to the kitchen to wait for Sally to come tell me what I'm supposed to do. Getting back to the kitchen, it was as if they were already waiting for me. Hey bitch, you can't just walk in here without showing respect to anyone. I heard Maddie's invective words. Maddie is classified as an elderly one, but she's also a stupid one. Among all the ones who seem elderly, I hate her the most. She's so full of herself, wanting everyone to bow at her feet. Once you don't bow, she'll make everyone turn against you. I didn't answer her. I just went to sit at a corner to wait for Sally. I don't care what they all think. I'm so done leaving a poor life. Maybe the alpha has promised to make her his mistress. None is willing to be mated with her anyway, Celine said in disdain. This was how they all continued to slander me, but I didn't care. I just brought out my phone and started to play a game. It got to the stage that I didn't even hear what they were saying. Sam, I heard my name. I didn't even know who called me. I just looked up, then I realized Sally was around. I stood up quickly and bowed. I thought you were going to come until next week, she said. I gave her a big smile and shook my head. I didn't know if Jalen told her I was with him, but one thing I know is that even if he did, that won't make me a bad girl in Sally's eyes. Anyways, welcome back, she said, patting my arm. Yes, Sally, I said. Sally then told me what to do. I was to assist her cook dinner. Sally rarely cooks, and anytime she does, It's a special request from the alpha. Now, she said I was going to cook along with her. My mother has good recipes, but Sally has a lot, and she made sure to teach me. Even some she wouldn't show the cooks. Cooking with Sally made me forget my pain temporarily. It was really nice. She even talked with me casually. I was beginning to suspect that she knew about Jalen and I's final breakup. It's as if she's trying to console me. We were at it when Allison walked in. Immediately, everyone stopped working and bowed. I didn't want to seem rebellious and jealous, so I bowed too. It was only Sally who didn't do a thing. What I then saw was the rest of the maids in the pack house gathering. It was as if there was a meeting called. "Oh, you are back," Allison said bluntly. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also, check out our next video in the series.